Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diverse Goddess. It's Hannah, and in today's video we are going to be continuing the astrology series, but we will be going over the Gemini personality. So if you were born between May 21st and June 20th, then you fall under the sign of Gemini. So Gemini is a masculine mutable air sign, and its ruling planet is Mercury, and Mercury is the planet of communication, and that's exactly how these people are like. They love to communicate, and they're also known as the chatterboxes of the zodiac. Some Geminis may even come off a little shy or seem like they're quiet, but once you get them to open up, they will love to engage in conversation, talking about anything and everything under the sun pretty much. And truth be told, the longest phone conversation I've ever had was with a Gemini, and we literally started the conversation, I kid you not, at 4 p.m. on day one, and it literally lasted until 10 a.m. the next day. And the only reason why we even hung up is both of us got tired. But otherwise, we were just chatting, and honestly, the time flew, and it felt like 5 to 10 minutes. And if you're in conversation with a Gemini, that's usually how it feels, like the time just passes with ease. And because Geminis love to talk and are such communicators, they may see a stressful situation that involves more than one person, and they'll be the first one to kind of advise and go up to them and tell each one involved that, you know what, maybe you need to go talk to so-and-so or go have a conversation with them and talk it out. Or if they're the ones in a stressful situation, they'll be the first ones to approach you and be like, you know what, let's talk about this and work this out. These people are also very observant and very engaged in their surroundings, and they're the ones that'll kind of know a little bit about everything and will want to communicate and share that information with you. Almost like a news reporter. Well, they'll kind of give you a report on what happened at the store and what went down at work today and what the future is going to hold. They also love the human language and words and love playing around with words. They can even be very intelligent and witty, and words can almost be like a weapon for them. And they will also have a variety of interests, ranging from reading and poetry to martial arts and creativity or doing things outside. They kind of want to try anything that kind of catches their eye, and they want to experience it as well. And they're kind of known to be a jack of all trades, but a master at none. And also Geminis are represented by the twins. And so oftentimes Gemini people will have two people inside of them. And in most cases, more than two people. They could have up to 10 people for all you know. But either way, Geminis are always going to have a bit of a dual personality to themselves, much like one side of them might be tired and wants to sleep, while another part of them wants to go have fun and run around and go bob for apples. And one side of their personality, they will tell themselves why they love their work and everything in their life, and the other side of their personality will tell them why they don't. So they're always kind of in conversations, even if it's just with themselves. And hell, they have a whole round table of people to converse with inside themselves. So these people are never bored. And these people love anything that stimulates or challenges their mind or makes them see outside the box. Like they would enjoy going to a magic show, for example, or if you give them a puzzle or riddles or word problems, anything that will stimulate and allow them to problem solve and use their brain in more than one way, they will love. And because a Gemini always has so much going on in their mind and their minds work so quickly, sometimes they can be in conversations with people and cut them off and say things like, yeah, I get it, kind of like that, but not to be rude. But because their minds work so quickly, they've already filled in the gap of what you're going to say, and so in their head, they're already kind of moved on to the next conversation, and so they don't mean it in a like, I don't care what you're saying, it's just their minds kind of move at a lightning speed. And sometimes a Gemini's mind can be described as having kind of many compartmentalizations, but even though they may have many parts, all of those parts can be firing at the same time. And in regards to relationships, Geminis are really drawn to people who can communicate their wants and needs and understands that communication is the foundation for any good relationship. They will also be drawn to someone else who also has a lot of interest and a lot of variety to their personality and not just stuck on one thing. And because Geminis are the twins, they tend to like two of everything, or they like things in pairs. And so the idea of a relationship will be very attractive to them and enjoyable for them. And in a lot of ways, what Geminis craves more than anything is their other half, or their twin, if you will. It's almost like Geminis come into this life with memories of a previous soulmate from another life. And so when they come into this life, it's almost like they feel that separation, and they have this deep belief that everybody has a soulmate or a twin. And so they are in forever search of that twin. And so what they seek is that soulmate, almost like that missing puzzle piece that fits right in perfectly. And they do believe everybody has one. And when they find the right person, they can thrive in the best ways possible. And even though Geminis seem like they have many personalities, or that they're always changing who they are, if they channel this energy in a positive direction, this allows them to be a person who always evolves and grows each day. And even if they are a new version of themselves, they will be a better version of themselves than they were yesterday. They can also be very sweet and caring, and because Geminis are very much thinkers, they oftentimes think about the people in their life that they care about a lot, and they'll oftentimes be very creative in the way that they express themselves. For example, unlike other signs that might be more traditional with like roses and chocolates, a Gemini might leave you a message in a bottle and give you a little note of where you can find it, almost like a little scavenger hunt. And so they're always finding new ways and creative ways to express themselves. And because Geminis are known for having many personalities, they can use this to become whatever their partner needs at any given time. And they tend to be able to read their partner or the people in their lives almost like an open book and kind of adapt themselves accordingly. But Geminis are actually here to learn integration. They're here to learn that even though they have many parts to their personality, that does not mean that they have multiple personalities. It just means that all the parts are who they are, and they are still one person in one body. And they are also here to show others that we all have a form or version of multiple personalities. For example, someone may be happy and excited in the morning, but then by the evening they're down and depressed. So they're here to show that we all have many parts and fluctuating and changeable parts of who we are. Geminis also teach us that we don't have to be just one thing. We can be whoever we want to be. Life is multidimensional, and so are we as humans. And so because we have so many parts of who we are, Geminis truly show and believe that all parts of who we are should be lived, accepted, and expressed. And like I said, Gemini's biggest lesson is integration, and to learn how to express all the parts of who they are within one body. And so that kind of wraps up the Gemini personality in a nutshell. And so on that note, I'm going to end today's video. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And you can also find me on Instagram at Hannah Rokes. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.